it's Michael Johnson. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is not an Arrow review. This is an Arrow and Crisis on Infinite Earths news update. And I'm about to show you the first teaser for Crisis on Infinite Earths. Enjoy.
Suit up for the biggest crossover ever.
We've got your backs.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. The CW's crossover event begins Sunday, December 8th.
For this video, the other part was we got a lot of news this week about Arrow and the Crisis on Infinite Earths, so I wanted to share that. And then the next news is Danielle Panabaker, who plays Caitlin and Killer Frost, had some incredible news this week. Her and her husband are expecting their first baby, their first child. So I wanna, tell you about that little piece of info. So, cause that might affect the Flash series, not Arrow, but the Flash. So congratulations to them. And the other news is about the next episode of Arrow, because I have episode photos which I'll show in this video. So that was basically Danielle Panabaker expecting the first, and I have a video of Stephen and Mel talking to E! News a few days ago about the Arrow series finale, because they're finishing up wrapping on the final episode. I can't believe it. Wow, they're finishing wrapping the final episode. It's really exciting, sad. I mean, I'm gonna really miss Arrow, so I'm gonna share with you that video of Stephen and Mel talking about wrapping the series with E! News. So, without more introduction, here's the video of Stephen and Mel talking to E!
I'm
News.
full of emotions. And my daughter just turned 17, but she was 5 last year, and now it's terrible. I'm not in a great spot. I cry every day. I've cried every day since the season started.
So, how did you kind of want this show to end, and are you like happy with how it's going?
I wasn't very specific about the ending, but I called Greg Berlanti. We were on episode maybe 15 or 16 in season 6, and I said my contract was through season 7, and I said, "It's time, man." And he goes, "No, it's not." I said, "Yeah, it is." He goes, "Would you please take 1 week? Call me back in 1 week at this time, and if you feel the same way, I will take it then to Peter Roth and to Mark Pedowitz." I called him back, and I don't know exactly how it ends. I know things I've pitched. Ultimately, I'm in service of the show, but I personally am very proud of how I have not behaved, but facilitated the ending. I didn't want to leave with any animus. I didn't want to leave with people being butthurt. I wanted everyone to collectively sit around and high five and say, 8 seasons is great. And I wanted to say 7 seasons, but Greg had a good idea because he's smarter than me. So 8 seasons, and this was pretty cool.
We've been teased that like Oliver's gonna die, but clearly he's still somewhere. What is that like for you to kind of be like, my character's gonna die, but not really?
I think if you've learned anything from television, it's that everything is always.
It was very emotional filming this season, since it was the final season, and he talked about how he wanted it to end last season, but the guy who created the show thought it was a better idea to end it with one more final season. this current season, season 8, and how it was actually a smart move on his part to do one more final season instead of ending at season 7, even though his contract ended at season 6 even. So anyway, he was very emotional filming, and that you never know. He talks about how you never know. He could not die. You know, in Crisis on Infinite Earth, he could survive somehow. So he might not be losing Oliver Queen. He could somehow be in the Arrowverse after all this is over. After it was over, he could show up. I do know they are making a spin-off about the Canaries with Laurel and Diana and Mia, Oliver's daughter. So they are making another Arrow spin-off based on that. So the next little piece of information is about the next episode, which I have episode photos for, and one big news factor is we get Colton Haynes' character Roy's back, but it looks like he's gonna be using his uh, undercover name, Jason, because you see in the photos you'll see him in a mechanic outfit, and it says name tag says Jason, so he's like undercover. Because I think remember last season he killed a few people because he died and came back from the Lazarus pit, so he went all crazy and killed a bunch of people, and the team almost went to jail. So we get Roy back, and we see Diggle handing him his uniform again. So we get him back with the team. So I'm gonna give you the episode description and the photos along with it, and that'll be it. And so again, Arrow returns November 19th, and the series finale will be a 2-hour special with the cast commentary and the episode itself. So the episode under. So and we're getting Felicity Smoke back for the series finale, which I'm excited for, because I was upset when she said when it was announced that she wasn't returning, but she had a change of heart, and I'm excited that she's coming back. So, without further ado, I'm joking. Okay, so this is the episode description of the next episode. I don't know how to pronounce the name. All I know they're in Russia. They're going back to Russia, so enjoy.